Hello friends, welcome to TalentSprint. Today we are here to discuss the last week of November current affairs, and I hope all of you have done well in your IBPS PO exam. So all the very best for your result. So let's start with the question section today. So here is the first question. The Union Minister Nitin Gadkari inaugurated the 11th edition of AgroVision 2019, an agricultural exhibition at Dash. And the answer here is this has been conducted in Maharashtra. And who is the governor of Maharashtra? It's Bhagat Singh Koshyari. Now the next question. Who has been awarded an International Children's Peace Prize for her work in the struggle against climate change, which was resonated with the school children across the world? And the answer here is Greta Thunberg. And she was awarded an International Children's Peace Prize for her work in the struggle against climate change. And apart from her, here the first option is given Divina Maloum. She is just 15 years old and she also received the International Children's Peace Prize for her fighting spirit and peaceful struggle against Boko Haram jihadist group. And this prize was given by the laureate Kailash Satyarthi, an Indian children's rights activist and 2014 Nobel Prize winner. Now the next question. Who has won the Mr. Universe 2019 in 90 kg category at the 11th World Bodybuilding and Physics Sports Championship in South Korea? And this has been owned by Jitaresh Natation. He is 33 years old and he was a former hockey player, become the bodybuilder, and he is also known as Indian Monster by the bodybuilding circle. And this is the first time Indian to win the Mr. Universe 2019 in 90 category. So India secured second position with this. Now the next question. Union Minister for Jal Shakti released a short documentary film on water conservation named Dash, and it is named as Shikhar Se Pukar. So who is the Union Minister of Jal Shakti? Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. And this film will give a glimpse of significance of Himalaya as the main source of water needs of India by means of river. And this film has been made to promote the Jal Shakti Abhiyan. Now the next question. World's biggest Islamic congregation was held in Dash, and it was held in Bhopal. This was the 4-day-long world's biggest Islamic congregation which is held in Bhopal, and it is a forum for delivering some important religious spiritual message to all the Muslims around the world. And Bhopal is the capital of Madhya Pradesh, and who is the governor of Madhya Pradesh? It's Lalji Tandon, and chief minister is Kamal Nath. Now the next question. The Ocean Dance Festival 2019 kicked off in Dash is the largest international dance festival in which more than 200 dancers, choreographers and scholars from 15 countries are participating. And the answer here is it is from Bangladesh. And what is the theme of this year festival? It is Bridging the Distance, and in Bangla language it's Duruttar Setu Bandhan. So in English this is Bridging the Distance. And what is the capital of Bangladesh? It's Dhaka. Currency is Taka. And who is the Prime Minister? Is Sheikh Hasina. Now the next question. Every year, which eastern state celebrates the Sangai festival from 21st to 30th November? And the answer here is this has been celebrated by Manipur. So this is known as Manipur Sangai festival. So this festival is named after a state animals, that is Sangai. Sangai is the state animal. And this festival is organized by the State Tourism Department. And what is the capital of Manipur? It's Imphal. And who is the governor? It's Nazma Heptullah. And Chief Minister is N. Biren Singh. Right? Now the next question. Who became the World Athletic of the Year after completing the marathon distance of 42.195 km in less than 2 hours? And the answer here is, this has been awarded to Eliud Kipchoge. And this is the second time he has got this award, and the last time he won with the time taken was more than 2 hours, and this time he has covered the distance with less than 2 hours. Now the next question. Any person residents outside India having a business interest in India can open a non-interest bearing SNRR account with a bank for bona fide transaction in rupees. So what does S stands for? So SNRR account, what does S stands for? It's special. So what is the full form of this SNRR? This stands for Special Non-Resident Rupee Account. So earlier this has a tenure of 7 years. Now this has been removed. Now we'll move to the next question. DAS will host the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Forum of Young Scientists and Innovators in 2020. And the answer here is, India is going to host the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. This is the 5th meeting of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and it was founded in the year 2003, and headquarters is located in Beijing of China. And who is the Secretary General of Shanghai Cooperation Organization? It's Vladimir Norov. He is the Secretary General. Now the next question. Who has won the Scottish Open Badminton men's singles title? And the answer here is, this has been won by Lakshya Sen from India. And it was held in Glasgow of Scotland. What's the capital of Scotland? It's Edinburgh. This is the capital of Scotland, and what is the currency? It's pound sterling. Now the next question. Who has clinched the Davis Cup title held in Madrid, Spain? And the answer here is, it's Rafael Nadal. So Rafael Nadal has clinched the 6th Davis Cup title for Spain after beating Denis Shapovalov of Canada. Now the next question. International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women is observed across the world on DAS. And it is observed across the world on 26th of November. And what was the theme of this year? It's Orange the World, Generation Equality Stands Against Rape. Now the next question. Constitution Day is celebrated across the country on DAS, and it is celebrated across the country on 26th of November. And this makes the 70th anniversary of adoption of Constitution. So India's Constitution is the longest Constitution that is written in the world, and it took around 2 years, 11 months and 17 days to complete the Constitution. So earlier our Constitution had 395 articles in 22 parts and 8 schedules. So now the Constitution of India has 448 articles in 25 parts and 12 schedules. Right? Now the next question. Which state government has announced 5% reservation to national and international medalist sportsperson in state government jobs? And the answer here is, It's Madhya Pradesh. So who is the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh? Is Kamal Nath, and Governor is Lalji Tandon. Now the next question. So market regulator SEBI imposed a total fine of dash on 7 companies for indulging in fraudulent trading in illiquid stock options segment on the BSE. And answer here is it's 40.5 lakhs rupee. Who is the chairperson of SEBI? It's Ajay Tyagi. And it was formed in the year 1992. And headquarters is located in Mumbai. Now the next question. Which city of India has highest ranked city at number 83 position out of the world's 113 cities in terms of Global Prosperity Index? And the answer here is this has been occupied by Bangalore. So Bangalore is at 83 position, whereas the other cities of India, that is Delhi, is on 101 position and Mumbai is on 107th position. And this has been topped by Zurich of Switzerland. It is at a first position. And the second position has been occupied by Vienna. This is the second position and this is the capital of Austria. Now the next question. National Milk Day is celebrated across the country on dash every year on the birthday of Dr. Verghese Quirin. And the answer here is it is celebrated on 26th of November. And who is Verghese Quirin? He is the father of the White Revolution in India. And the World Milk Day is observed on 1st June. This is National Milk Day, that is on 26th of November, whereas World Milk Day is observed on 1st June. Now the next question. The Indian Railways Institution of Financial Management has been set up in dash, and it has been set up in Hyderabad. So Hyderabad is a capital of Telangana. And who is the Chief Minister of Telangana? K. Chandrasekhar Rao. And it is set up to impart the professional training in the management of railway finance. And it is constructed by the Rail Vikas Nigam Limited, that is RVNL, at a cost of 85 crore rupees. And who is the Ministry of Railway? It's Piyush Goyal. Now the next question here. Which state government will set up the state's first vulture conservation and breeding center? And the answer here is this is going to be set up by Uttar Pradesh. Now the next question. Recently Guru Ghasidas National Park declared as a tiger reserve. It belongs to which state? And it belongs to Chhattisgarh. Now the next question. India and DAS have signed a pact for further strengthening of cooperation in the fields of counterterrorism and organized crime. And the answer here is India has signed a pact with Uzbekistan. What's the capital of Uzbekistan? It's Tashkent. And currency is Uzbekistan Som. Now the next question here. Who received 2019 International Press Freedom Award? And the answer here is this has been owned by Neha Dixit. And this award is awarded by the Committee to Protect the Journalism, that is CPJ, that is Committee to Protect Journalism. This is a non-profit organization whose aim is to enable the journalists to work without any fear. And this was formed in the year 1981 and headquarters is located in New York. Now the next question. India's first Quality Ratna award given to DAS. And the answer here is it is given to Suresh Krishna. And this award was awarded by the Trade Body Confederation of Indian Industry, that is CII, and it was formed in the year 1895 and headquarters is located in New Delhi. So what does the CII stands for? Confederation of Indian Industry. And this award has been given on 27th Quality Summit held in Bangalore. Now the next question. Who has received the 27th Academy Award for 2019 annual award instituted by the Indian Metals Public Charitable Trust? And the answer here is this has been owned by Jili Dalbehra. And she is the weightlifter from Odisha, and this Academy Award was instituted in the year 1993. Now the next question. So who will be honored as Billboard's 2019 Woman of the Year? And the answer here is Billie Eilish. So apart from her, the pop star Taylor Swift also honored at Billboard's event, receiving the inaugural Woman of the Decade award. Now the next question. Which country will host the military drill Milan 2020 in March, which will witness the participation of several countries? And it is going to be hosted by India. There will be around 41 nations from South Asia and Southeast Asia, Africa and Europe are going to share the defense cooperation with India. So what does this Milan stands for? It stands for Multilateral Naval Exercise. Right? This stands for Multilateral Naval Exercise. And who is the Chief of Naval Staff? It's Admiral Karamveer Singh. Now the next question. Which ministry launched the kartavya.ugc.ac.in portal as a part of Nagarik Kartavya Palan Abhiyan for holding the monthly essay competition for students? And the answer here is this has been launched by the Ministry of Human Resource Development. And who is the Ministry of Human Resource Development? It's Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Now the next question. Who will be the Chief of Defence Staff? And the answer here is it's Bipin Rawat. And he took over as the 27th Chief of Army Staff on 31st December of 2016, and his tenure is about to complete in December. After that, he will get a term of 2 years as a Chief of Defence Staff. Now the next question. Royal Aeronautical Society, London, has conferred the honorary fellowship of the Society for the year 2019 to DAS. And this has been given to G. Satish Reddy. And he is the chairman of DRDO. So DRDO was formed in the year 1985. And where is the headquarters? It is in New Delhi. Now the next question. A maiden bilateral exercise between the Indian Navy and the DAS Maritime Self-Defense Force have conducted Mine Countermeasure Exercise 2019 at Kochi of Kerala. And the answer here is this has been conducted between Indian Navy and Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force. So what's the capital of Japan? It's Tokyo. Currency is yen. And who is the Prime Minister? It's Shinzo Abe. Now the next question. The Asian Development Bank has approved the second tranche of USD 150 million for DAS to boost the capital investment and infrastructure in the state. And this has been approved for West Bengal. So what's the capital of West Bengal? It's Kolkata. Who is the Chief Minister? Mamata Banerjee. And the board of Asian Development Bank has approved a loan of $300 million to continue the comprehensive series of fiscal reforms in West Bengal to revive the financial health of the public enterprises. And where is the headquarters of Asian Development Bank? It is in Manila of Philippines. And who is the president? Is Takehiko Nakao. Right? Now the next question. Union Minister of Jal Shakti represented India at the 8th VOTEC held at Das. And it was held in Israel. So what's the capital of Israel? It's Jerusalem, and currency is Israel New Shekel. And the theme of this conference is Water Stewardship and Innovation, Driving Global Leadership in the Responsible Planning, Management and Protection of Water. And who is the Ministry of Jal Shakti? Is Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. Now the next question. The DEFCON India 2019 seminar was held in Das with the theme Communication, a Decisive Catalyst for Jointness, and it was held in New Delhi. So it provides an excellent opportunity for the industries to understand the requirement of the armed force. So this DEFCON 2019 witnessed the active participation from the armed force, industry, research and development organization and the academia. Now the next question. Which country will host the 2023 Men's Hockey World Cup? And the answer here is, it is going to be hosted by India. So India has won this bid to host 2023 Men's Hockey World Cup, which is going to be held in Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar. So Bhubaneswar is the capital of Orissa, and who is the Chief Minister of Orissa? It's Naveen Patnaik, and Governor is Ganeshi Lal. Now the next question. The board of Tata Communication appointed Dash as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the telecom company for a term of 5 years. And the answer here is A.S. Lakshmi Narayan. Now the next question. The global rating agency Moody's expects the central's fiscal deficit to touch dash of the GDP. And the answer here is, it is going to touch 3.7%. Where is the headquarters of Moody's? It is in New York. And it was founded in the year 1909. Now the next question. The International Day of Solidarity with the Palestinian people observed on dash, and it is observed on 29th of November. So on that day in 1947, the Assembly adopted the resolution on the partition of Palestine. Now the next question. Which bank has been imposed a monetary penalty of 1.5 crore on non-compliance with the certain provisions of directions issued by RBI? And the answer here is, it is Corporation Bank. Who is the Chief Executive Officer of Corporation Bank? Is P.V. Bharti. And headquarters is located in Mangalore. And what is the tagline for this bank? A premium public sector bank, prosperity for all. Now the next question. Who has been appointed as the first chairman of the steering committee of the Code for Responsible Lending in Microcredit? And the answer here is H.R. Khan. He is the former Deputy Governor of RBI, and he has been appointed as the first chairman of CRL, that is Code for Responsible Lending. So what does this CRL stands for? Code for Responsible Lending. Now the next question. The European Union's legislature has declared a dash in a symbolic move aimed at increasing the pressure on incoming European Commission to take a stronger stance on climate change. And answer here is, it's climate emergency. Now the next question. Name the renowned cartoonist whose work graced several newspapers recently passed away. And the answer here is, it's Sudhir Dhar. Now the next question. Name the veteran Tamil actor and theatre artist recently passed away. And the answer here is, it's Bala Singh. He is a Tamil actor. Now the next question. Which of the following film won the Golden Peacock Award at the 50th International Film Festival of India? And the answer here is this has been owned by Particles. And this Particle is directed by the Blaise Harrison, who's the director is Blaise Harrison. Now the next question. Name the world-renowned rock climber who fell to his death while climbing a sheer rock face in northern Mexico. And the answer here is it's Brad Gobright. He is a world-renowned rock climber, belongs to US. Now the next question. Union Minister Dash launched 3 books which are a collection of stories for children, namely Kumbh, Garam Pahad and Dilli Ki Bulbul in New Delhi. And the answer here is this has been launched by the Ministry of Human Resource Development. It's Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Now the next question. Name the Australian writer and broadcaster who passed away recently. And the answer here is Cliff James. Now the next question. According to RBI, the percentage of Mudra loans were at 2.52% in 2017 to 18 and it has now raised to dash in 2018 to 19. And the answer here is it has been raised to 2.89%. So what does this Mudra stands for? It's Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency Bank. And where is the headquarters? It is located in Mumbai. Now the next question here. Who among the following pair claimed the gold in compound mixed pair event at the 21st Asian Archery Competition which ended in Bangkok of Thailand? And the answer here is this has been owned by Avishek Verma and Jyoti Surekha Venam. Now the next question. Name the country where Indian Women's Association has donated 2 electric vehicles. And the answer here is it's Nepal. So Indian Women's Association has donated 2 electric vehicles to Pasupati Area Development Trust in Nepal. And with this question we have done for the day. We covered all the important bits from the last week of November current affairs. So we'll meet next week with the first week of December current affairs and monthly current affairs from the month of November. Okay. So till then keep reading, keep practicing and stay tuned. Thank you.